Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophia, and it, it feels so weird doing this. I haven't done this in such a long time, and yeah, it it feels really weird doing this. Um, but I'm not gonna go into details about it because I don't want to mention the C word. Move on. But today I'm doing a speed build of a house my TV series. I'm gonna recreate some of the houses from TV series, and I'm not gonna do it in a particular order or anything because some houses are harder to do and some are really easy to do. So I'm gonna do the easier ones first and let myself struggle a little bit with the ones that are a bit harder. Um, so yeah, and I'm building Hannah Marin's house. And in case you don't know, Hannah Marin is a character in the TV series Pretty Little Liars, and that is a I started to watch it uh yeah, several years ago. I don't want to think about how long ago it was. I think it was like 8 years ago or something like that. And yeah, I and if you don't know about Pretty Little Liars, uh, which I assume you do because you clicked on his video, but in case you don't know, it's a TV series about four girls. Their best friend goes missing. They find her body, and they start to get texts from a person called A, and A is a psycho stalker. That's a quick summary of the series without spoiling anything. And all of this information you get in the first episode, so there's no spoiler at all. And yeah, and Hannah Marin, she's my favorite character, I think. Yeah, she's my favorite. Hannah and Spencer are my favorite characters, and it's because I relate very much to them. I relate to them the most. Um, yeah. And um, do you, in case you're new, which most of you probably are, should I tell you a little bit about myself? Maybe. Uh, I'm I'm from Sweden, and don't you dare make fun of my accent. If you're telling me I sound Swedish when I speak English, I'm gonna delete your comment and I'm gonna cry. Because tell me I have a ugly sweater. Tell me that I made a joke that no, okay. Tell me that my shoes are ugly. Tell me that just tell me that I have bad taste in music. I don't care. But if you tell me that I sound English, no, that I sound Swedish when I speak English, that is it, it's gonna hurt me because the Swedish I love the Swedish language. Like, I love my language. It's a really, really beautiful language. But the accent, the Swedish accent when speaking English, I'm telling you, that is the ugliest thing ever. And I'm not even like, and I'm really, really sorry to my fellow Swedes out there, but I think we all can agree that English accent in English is really ugly. And I'm sorry if I offended you, but now I'm really, really, really sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but it's the truth. Okay, jokes apart. One thing you should know about me, if I say something that sounds outrageous or really mean, I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm a really sarcastic person. I'm very sarcastic. And it's just how I speak, and I'm sorry if I offend you. I'm really sorry. But what else? I'm obsessed with music. I love um, Eurovision. I love, but what I'm more obsessed with than Eurovision is Harry Styles. I'm it's yeah, I'm really obsessed with Harry Styles, and I can go all night explaining to you why I'm obsessed with Harry Styles. But if you know, you know, and you're probably gonna hear a lot about him. Gonna hear me talk about him uh, several times. Um, but I'm gonna try to limit myself because I don't wanna bore anyone who is not a fan of him. Uh, but yeah, and what do I like to do? I try to find anything creative to do. Uh, I'm I'm a big loner. I love being by myself, and I'm very much of an introvert. And when I am by myself, I do a lot of creative things. It's like my way to recharge. Um, I sing on my own. Uh, I have started drawing recently, and I play The Sims, and I'm writing a lot, uh, or I listen to music, and yeah, just do those kinds of things. I watch a lot of TV series. That's not creative, but you get me. Um, yeah, and don't worry, I have friends. I do spend time with friends, but I spend a lot of my time alone. Um, or yeah, most of my time with my boyfriend, and yeah, I it's it's a lot of fun. No, honestly, my life is pretty boring. Uh, when it's not the C word, I love going to concerts and I love traveling. Um, yeah, those are that's things about me. I can't really talk about myself. I don't know how to do it. Uh, I work in a daycare. I love working with kids. Kids light up my day. They say the craziest, most fun, loving things, and yeah, sometimes I just look at the kids. Maybe they don't even have to say something funny. I noticed I recently started watching no watching started working at a new daycare, and I just look at the kids and I just realized how, because I've been unemployed for such a long time, and I the last couple of days I just been looking at the kids and smiling because I missed it so much. Kids are so wonderful. They don't even have to say something funny, but they are they really light up my day. And yeah, it's a feeling that can't really be described. Um, of course, my nieces and my nephews, that's a whole other thing. They light up my day even more. And, it's something honest, something so, because like kids are so fascinating because they don't sugarcoat anything. Kids say whatever is on their mind. Kids are like, some kids, like, sometimes kids say something like, you look old. Like, I've been asking, like, how old do you think I am? And some kids are like, oh, you're 50. I'm like, what? Really? Do I look like 50? And some kids are like, yeah, you look like 10. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just so funny. And kids are like, uh, they are, they don't sugarcoat anything. They are just who they are. And there's no, like, when you start working with kids or when you start hanging out with kids, you realize how much you're taking for granted because they are literally just like, they don't judge at all. If you're nice to them, they are gonna be nice to you. They they love you from the moment they speak to you, as long as you are nice to them. You can literally walk up to a 5-year-old telling them, "Oh, I like your sweater," and they are instantly your best friend. Or you can say hi to them and smile, and you are their best friend. It's something it's something really special about that. It's it's so amazing. Um, and yeah, I'm really I'm really really happy about that, and I'm really happy that I get to experience it. And I yeah, if you know any kids, you know what I'm talking about. And of course, I'm not gonna lie, it can be exhausting. It can be really, really difficult at times, but most of the time, it's a give and take. and it's wonderful. It's really 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 wonderful. And my yeah, and I when I'm not working, I also love except hanging out with my friends and except hanging out with my boyfriend or being alone. I love spending time with my family and my nephews and nieces because yeah, they are so fun and so, yeah, um, it's great. It's really great. Oh, and I just want to point out something. I don't know if you noticed about the build, uh, but because like it was really difficult for me to like recreate some parts of the house because the house that we see in the show, it's just a exterior. So like in the kitchen, there's like a door that goes like to Hannah's porch, which is basically the door they always use to like get into the back door. And um, they it was really hard to recreate that because the precis- per- per- perceptions doesn't really make sense because of the house is just an exterior and the rest of the house is from a studio, like studio set. So yeah, but I did my best. Um, and everything I did was inspired by like the parts of the house that we don't get to see. I got inspired by the kitchen and the hallway, which is most of the rooms that we do see. So I tried to keep it uh, every single room of the house. I try to keep very minimalistic and kind of that old meets modern, which is basically seems to be the theme of the house, and it also really suits the character of Ashley and Hannah. And Ashley is Hannah's mother in the show. Um, and I had so much fun creating Hannah's room. Um, because there's so much clutter and so much personality to it. Um, and yeah, I had so much fun creating it. Um, it's not my style at all. The rest of the house, however, is kind of my style. I do like the old meets modern, although I would have preferred in other ways. I am gonna build my dream house, by the way, so you will see my interior style. Because I have a really, really clear picture of how I want my house. Um, yeah, but Hannah's room is way too girly for me. Uh, I'm I'm not a girly girl. I was I had I had a friend. I was telling her about my girly face that I used to wear pink all the time and I wanted everything pink. And she was like, "What? Really? I didn't see that one coming." Because now I don't wear anything pink. Um, I do have a few pink details in my home, but it's a really, really specific kind of pink, and that's the only pink that I like. Um, I don't. It's like dusty pink, and I don't want too much of it. Don't want too much of it at all. Um, and yeah, but I'm not girly. I'm not a girly girl. I'm a very, very I'm very comfortable with my femininity, and I try to embrace my um like the female in me, if that makes any sense. I don't think it does. But um I have uh yeah, but if I'm wearing a blouse with jeans, I try to wear a biker jacket or something to mix it up, something to not make it too feminine or too girly. Um, because that's just not me. I loved, I love bohemian. I'm very fascinated by the bohemian style. Um, so I dress very bohemian, and I tend to mix between dressing very bohemian, very makes it with feminine, uh, and sometimes I can dress in a really rocky, like more attitude kind of way. Um, I wear a lot of jeans and a lot of t-shirts, and I've been starting to wear a lot of mom jeans. And if you don't know what a mom jeans is, it's not maternity jeans. Maternity jeans and mom jeans are two different things. Just want to point it out. Google mom jeans if you don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. Um, but yeah, and I wear a lot of biker jackets, and I love experiment with styles. Really, I think style is an art. Is art. So I always experimenting with styles. Really, um, it's it's fun. It's really fun. I love fashion, and I'm not really someone who follows a lot of trends necessarily. I keep myself updated on trends, um, which is not on purpose uh, by any means, but I take inspiration a lot. So uh, that's where I keep myself updated. Uh, but I really don't care if mom jeans or if biker jackets or if leather jackets or blouses of if anything like that would go out of style. I really wouldn't care. Like I wouldn't care at all. I just wear whatever I want, whatever I like at the moment. If it's stylish for me, I'm gonna wear it, you know? I really don't care what's in and what's out. So if you're telling me that wearing a biker jacket so last year, I'm not gonna care. So there you have it. I'm not gonna care. Um. Oh, I forgot to. Sorry, you saw me uh, taking some stuff from the gallery. I am gonna link, uh, not link, but I am gonna write the names of the people from the gallery that I took the pictures from, because I think it's fair to do that. I want to give them credit for their amazing job. Um, they really deserve it, and I think it would be really unfair and mean not to do it. Um, yeah, I'm really happy with how Hannah's room turned out. I think it turned out really. I think it's quite accurate to her room. Uh, Let me know if you agree. Um, because I'm really proud of it. I think it turned out really great. Um, yeah. I say a lot, and I'm not much of a big talker in real life, so this is really hard for me. It's really hard for me to like keep up a conversation unless I have something to talk about. Um, if I talk about something that I'm passionate about, I can speak about it for hours, and I could have a big monologue about something that I'm really passionate about. Um, but if I don't speak about something that I'm not passionate about, or if I'm just having a small talk, I'm sorry, but the conversation is gonna be pretty uh, pretty boring. I can speak about things that I'm not passionate about as well. If the person, like, if I know the person really well, uh, and yeah, I I don't like most of my friends don't share the same interests as I do, and so I don't worry, I can speak about other things as well. Um, but it's a bit complicated. If you get it, you get it. Um, but yeah, I I think I'm gonna write down like subjects that I want to talk about in these videos. Um, I'm thinking about making it a little bit like podcast-ish to like speak about a certain subject in a way. Uh, I have a video where I speak about being an introvert. Um, so if you wanna check that out, I can link it down below. But um, yeah, I'm gonna talk about a different subject maybe. Feel free to leave if you hear this and you have something that I want to talk about. I'm that you feel like I should talk about. Feel free to leave suggestions. I'm really open about it. It doesn't mean that I will talk about it because I want to feel comfortable talking about it. But if I do, I will definitely talk about it. And don't be afraid to leave suggestions. Don't. I think we are about to come to the screenshots now. I'm just finishing up the guest room. We get to hear about a guest room in the series, but we never get to see it. So I was just experimenting a little bit and yeah, made it match the rest of the house. And I think I'm gonna create, yeah, I'm doing the bathroom now. The iconic bathroom. If you watch the series, you probably know what I'm talking about, like the shower scene. And yeah, I know shower scenes are usually connected to scary things, but this is the exact opposite. It's one of the most iconic scenes in the series. I'm not gonna say anything because I hate spoiling. I hate when people spoil. But it happens in the first season, and it's one of my favorite scenes in the show, and I think many people's favorites in the show. If you know, you know. Uh, and yeah, um, I'm creating the other. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm just making a little spare room, like a working room. Is that how you say it? Working room? No, office. Office. That's how you say it. Um, yeah, I had a room over and didn't know what to do with it, so I decided to create a office. Um, because yeah, I can really see Ashley sitting there, um, working, and yeah, it I think it suited the characters to have a office, or at least Hannah's mom, uh, because she's kind of a workaholic in a way. Um, and yeah, now are the screenshots. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.